Hello and welcome to another video of campers.eu. In this video I want to go over one of our stock cars, and that is a Ford Nugget based on a Transit Custom. This is a completely different interior design than a Citroën Campster or a Volkswagen California, so it's always fun to see. So let's start the video and we will go over the interior of this car, a van tour, and also the options that this car has. So this is a Ford Transit Custom with the Westfalia Nugget. As you can see, it has a pop-top roof and an awning on all kinds of kit on it. But first I want to go and show you the interior of the car, because I think for most of people that's the reason why they buy the Ford Nugget and not the Volkswagen California. So let's do the exterior shots first. Here you can see the big difference. The tailgate is open, and you can open the tailgate because you can also go inside from the rear, and that makes it so unique. The kitchen layout, the kitchen is based in the back of the car instead of the side of the car, which gives this unique feeling. Westfalia calls this the 3-room concept. So you have a living room, and you have the kitchen, and you have your bed area up in top or down below. So first let's go inside and see how this looks like. One big difference from the Volkswagen California or Citroën Campster or Marco Polo for that matter is you have a 3-seat bench here in the rear. It has Isofix for 2 seats, for 2 child seats, but it's and it has just 3-point seat belts, 3 of them, so you have a really 3-seat bench. As you can see, there's I folded the table completely, so it's a very long table, and that flips to the side, and then you have 2 captain chairs up front, like you're used to. Both of them are swivel seats, and then the fun bit, you can walk through here to the rear. Now we do that, I walk from the outside because that gives nicer shots, I guess. So here in the rear, first of all, you see some stuff. There's a cabinet here. You can open that. There's a lot of space, even some shelves in there. And then you have, this is standard on every Nugget. It's the outside shower. It's always there. The wood in floor optic is standard. And then you have your cabinets there. And like you're used to in these camper vans, you have a 40-liter fridge. Now I'm gonna step inside. Move it a little bit lower. You have a 2-burner hob, and over here you have your sink. Now it has a 42-liter clean water tank and a 42-liter wastewater tank. And like with the California, you cook on a camping gas bottle, because the fridge is a compressor fridge. It's connected to the batteries. And your heating again is standard, is a diesel powered heater, auxiliary heater on diesel. So you don't need a big gas bottle. What I always like about the Nugget is that you have a lot of places to store stuff, like your spices and everything. And from here I stand in the kitchen and you can see the front. You can see the bed, you can see the table, and it's really cozy. When you live in this camper van, you have normal curtains. They really make it dark inside. And from here, there's more storage. Down here, there's a cabinet, and you see there's a LED lighting. This is optional, and you can dim the lights from here. There's a small switch to dim the lights. Now, when I walk up front. Maybe you are wondering where you see the dashboard of the. It's all very familiar if you're driving a Ford. That's a Ford the new style Ford steering wheel and the Sync 3 Ford media system. So all very modern. But now I'll try to make the bed. There's a 2-person bed up in top of the car, down in the pop top, up in the pop top. And that's 1.35 meters in width and 2 meters long. And this seat also folds into a bed. I will show that now, so you have an idea how that works. So I folded the bed. I'm again in the rear of the car, and I folded the bed down. In here, in the cabinet, there is a ladder which I can take out, and you can put it here, and that way it's very easy to go to the bed. That's up here. I'll go up. Now you see it's a very wide bed. It has a very good mattress, and underneath the mattress you have these Froley discs, which make it a very comfortable bed to sleep in. And there's also for children, there's a net, a safety net. And there are some reading lights in here. So all in all, a very, very wide and good bed. Now let's make a bed downstairs. As you can see, I folded the table back to the side again. It's perfectly there in the side. And I slided the rear seat to the front. The front seats, I've put them in the forward position, all the way forward. And now you can see underneath the kitchen, there's an area where you can store blankets and so forth. Now I'm gonna flip the seat, and that might be hard to see, but there's a lever down up here in front. Then I can put the seat up and just pull it. And now the seat comes flat. And now I grab this part all the way forward. And now you have a bed. As you can see, this is a pretty nice and wide as well. It's 124, so wider than the rivals. And you can use the backrest of the front seats to sit against in your bed and read a book or watch a video. Very nice. So that was a small tour of the Ford Nugget with pop top. And now I just want to go over what is standard on every Ford Nugget. So it always comes standard with first we go to the interior. It comes standard with this multifunctional steering wheel in leather with buttons on it. A bit lower, there you go. Steering wheel with leather and buttons on it. It comes standard with electric mirrors and windows, of course. It has cruise control as well as standard. And then it comes, walk to the front, with these projector headlights with LED daytime running light, which looks, I think it looks very good. And it has fog lights in the front as well as standard. Of course you have air conditioning, and there are parking sensors, front and rear, also standard equipment. And the car comes with crosswind assistant, so if you're on a highway and you cross a bridge, the car will help that it will not fall over. You have the privacy glass as standard as well, and the auxiliary heater is standard equipment on the Nugget. So you see here the hot air comes from this exhaust, and there's also one down there, and it's connected to the fuel tank of the car, but you don't need the engine running. It runs on itself. Very nice. Like I said before, it has the 42-liter clean and waste water tank. You have 3 batteries on board, 1 for the car part and 2 for the camping part. They are AGM batteries. of 95 amp hour per battery. Then you have the floor in wood optic. Like I said before, you have the outside shower and of course all the cabinets and the tables and everything. Now this Ford Nugget that we have for sale here, we've added some extras. What we do on most of the Ford Nuggets, we added the tow bar and we've added the awning. It's Omni-Store awning. Now it's not completely out, of course, it's just a short bit, but just to give you an impression. We've added the LED lighting pack, interior lighting pads. That gives you these lights on the floor and in the cupboard in the back. And you can dim them as well. We've added the fly screen, mosquito net. It's in the sliding door. Let me see, where's my hand? There. And you can slide it out. It's very hard to put that in afterwards, so we ordered that from factory, from Westphalia. Slide them back, like so. And then we've added the visibility pack. And the visibility pack is a part of Ford. You will get some nice features. I cannot show you here, but it has a heated front screen. So like a rear screen heating, you have front screen heating, which is nice. Especially when you sleep in the car and it fogs up during the night. You have power folding mirrors. So that's here. You just push it backwards and the mirrors, they fold. You will get the nicer radio with big screen. It's an 8-inch audio system with App Link, and we love App Link because then you can use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to use. You can use the navigation from your phone on the big screen, and also you see in that same pack is a rear view camera. I think I can show you the roof of our, because the tailgate is open. If I put it in reverse, now you see the roof of the building, and you see the parking sensors over here. So that's all very nice, and it's all included in that pack. And it has drive assist, drive lane assist. You can see that on the button here, drive lane assist. So you feel the steering wheel is buzzing a bit when you leave the lane, just to help you stay in lane. So I think it's so that's all in all, that's a very nice kit, and I think that's a nice dashboard as well. It's a bit dark here. There you go. You have the air conditioning there. The heated front screen button is over there. And this is a manual gearbox. This car has 130 horsepower manual gearbox. It's the base engine, but it's quick enough. You have all the stuff you need. And up here, a little bit higher, here is the control panel for the camper. So you can see there's a timer here. Here you can see the water tanks. You can turn on the fridge, and you can turn on the heater as well. So with that, there comes an end to this video about the Ford Nugget. This car is for sale, but if you would rather like an automatic gearbox or the 185 horsepower instead of the 130 horsepower, we have plenty of them coming out pretty soon, and I hope to see you in the next video. And if you have questions, please let me know.